What's up, guys? I'm going to show you an easy way to UV map a car for Beamng. So we're going to click File. We're going to import the day file. So you just left click and then import. It's going to import the whole car. And then over here in the right, we're going to have to deselect what we don't want to show up on the UV map. So a quick little trick is if you want to not see something over here on the car, you left click and then just drag your mouse down and that will unselect it. Alright, so after you have everything selected or deselected, I should say, that you don't want, what we're going to do is bring our mouse down until you see the up and down arrow, and we're going to split the screen by dragging up and holding the left click on the mouse. Then over here on the left side, we're going to click that, and then we're going to go ahead and click UV Editor. That's going to bring up this UV map. Then we're going to hover our mouse back over here. We're going to press number 3, and then over here where this little hand is, you'll notice X, Y, and Z, magnifying glass, and then the hand. If we hold that with our left mouse, we can drag that down, and then if we use our mouse wheel, we can make that image bigger, use the hand to reposition that, and that's about as big as I can go with that. From there, we're going to take note to object mode. We want to switch that. First we'll select all and then click object mode, which it ain't working again. So if yours ain't working like mine wasn't, just left click, click select, and then select all. So like you could see that's unselected, select all, and then go back to object mode and then click edit mode. You're going to see these vertices or polygons, whatever you want to call them. And then we're going to click select all, and that's going to highlight it. You're going to notice our UV map is a mess. So just continue hovering your mouse over there. We're going to click U, and then we're going to click project from view. You can see that car got brought up. So we're going to left click and drag and highlight everything. Use our mouse wheel to scroll in. Hover our mouse over the car, press G, and that's going to allow us to move that right there. Keep your mouse hovered over there, click S, and we're going to scale this a little bit larger so you can see it better. Then left click. Bring the mouse cursor up here. We're going to press number 1 on our keyboard, and that's going to give us our front view. Then we're going to press the number 4 on the keyboard. That's going to give us the back view. Take note to the 3 or 4 worlds up here, little circles. To the left of that, you have 2 double squares. You're going to click on that. Then you're going to take and you're going to left click and highlight slightly past the center of the car. Then we're going to bring our mouse cursor back down here. We're going to right click and then click mirror X. It's going to mirror the car. Keep your mouse hovered over. Press G, and we're going to bring that side of the car down here. Then we're going to come back up here, and all we're going to do is unselect those 2 squares. Then we're going to come back to select all, and our car reappears. Now what we have to do is hover our mouse back down here on our UV map, press G, and you can see both cars are moving. So you want the top one, deselect it, you just left click. Now you'll drag and highlight the car, press G, and then we'll bring that up. And what we'll go ahead and do is make this a little bigger, and you have a little hand over here to move this around. What I'm going to do is just see from this line to the bumper, it's almost 1 square. So we're going to go ahead, press G, and we're going to move that like so. Left click, and now we're done with that. What we're going to do now is left click and highlight both of them, come over here to UV and then export UV layout. Here you're going to have a name. I don't want all of this in, so all I'm going to do is backspace. It's Judge 69 and I'm going to just write, and I like to use all lowercase. I'm going to leave Judge 69 as default. Export UV layout. Click it once to get your mouse cursor back. Click it twice and we saved it. We come back up here and we're going to press 7 for the top view and we're going to scroll out till we can see the whole car. We're going to come back to edit mode, select object mode, and then left click on just the hood. Come back to object mode, select edit mode, and now you can see that showed up. So we're going to leave our mouse cursor in this pane, press U, project from view, and now you can see it showed up here. So if we press S, we can scale this hood up to a nice big size and then left click. And if we scroll out, we can see we're over, so we're going to have to scale that back down a little bit, and then we'll press G to align that until we're inside this box. Then again, UV, export UV layout, and I'm fine with hood, so we'll export that. Back up into this pane, you go ahead, select object mode, click the trunk, then click edit, and again we're gonna stay in this pane, click U, project from view, and we'll press S on the keyboard, and we're gonna scale this up, and then left click, and then we're gonna go ahead and click UV, export UV layout. I'm fine with the name, and now we are completely mapped for what we want to do. If we come over to Paint, we can open these files, and as you can see, they're right here. So if I want to edit the hood and I'm going to put some stripes on it, we got a nice big image. Same thing with the sides, and that is a very simple way to do it. You're going to have to come over to this right side and click add layer and then drag the layer down, and then once you do that, you're going to select the color and you're going to just click the paint bucket and fill that. Once that's done, the little wrench icon, all you'll do is bring down the opacity to whatever you want, click OK, and now when you draw, for example, you're not going to see nothing because it's black, so we'll change to white and we'll change the brush size, and now you can see we can create our stripes and start laying everything out. Another easy way to do this for mirroring this side, as I do, is I just take the magic wand, I click on that, and then I click edit, copy, and then I'll go and click paste into new layer, and then I'll drag and I'll align everything right here. So say I'm done with that, all I'll do is just get rid of that, and over here you'll notice we have some more layers. So all I'll do is uncheck the background. If I'm happy with it, I click file and then I'll save, and then if you plan on coming back in here, you'll leave it as a .pdn and save it as that, and then you can have all these layers. If not, if you don't want to do that, you just click PNG and then click save, and then it's going to flatten out your image, and then you can load it back in Blender, which is going to be a different video.